What the is Louis Vuitton doing there? Hi and very welcome. My name is Mary. This is my channel Lumi Level Up and I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. On the 4th of October, the Louis Vuitton Spring Summer 2023 Women's Fashion Show took place in Paris, and ever since then the internet is exploding. Justifiably, because there were presented quite some extraordinary looks and especially innovative handbags. I already feel somewhat late to that party because to me it feels like we have seen the pictures of the fashion show already everywhere. But since some of you actually did ask me for my opinion, I thought I'll drop a short video on it anyways and we'll cover at least some of the most fancy bags of the show. But let's start with the overall impression. I loved how the runway and the show itself was set up. I loved the music and the otherness of the looks. I loved the idea to emphasize on iconic Louis Vuitton elements and details and make them huge. And I felt like the models did a really good job in moving to the beat. In case you're one of the rare people who haven't watched the fashion show, of course it's going to be linked down for you in the description box and it's only 15 minutes, so it doesn't take too long to watch it. And there's one thing I'm really sorry to say. Maybe I'm an art Philistine, but I absolutely hated the boots and the walks, and especially the walks in the boots. I know chunky boots are on trend at the moment, and I don't hate them in general. I did not even hate the look of the Louis Vuitton ones itself. It's just, they felt very Bottega Veneta to me, so not the most creative move of Louis Vuitton there. And in this fashion show, it seemed as if the boots were at least 2 sizes too big for each model. Or is there another explanation for these walks? If that trampling is the only way to walk in these boots, I'm not that sure if they will sell that well. And therefore, in my opinion, the best walk was performed by the designer Nicolas Xxl himself, who wore chunky sneakers as well, but at least they seemed to fit him, other than the chunky boots on the models. But that's just my sarcastic 2 cents to begin this video. In terms of bags, we quickly want to check out the most special ones. There is a top handle bag that might have a detachable shoulder strap or even a chain. Or you could put one yourself because you have the little clasps on the side. And that one looks like a gigantic S-lock. We know that kind of lock, for example, from the pochette métisse, but it is used on various Louis Vuitton bags and has been for years. The bag will be available in black, red and gold. And the golden one actually looks like shiny hardware. No idea if it is metallic patent leather or if that bag is actually coated in brass, which would make it probably super heavy and extraordinarily expensive. I absolutely feel the idea of that bag, but there are too many studs and giant hardware for my personal liking. And I bet even the leather versions in black and red will be super heavy. The collection will feature luggage tag bags in red, black and the classic vachetta leather. And there will be a smaller crossbody version as well that I didn't spot on the runway, but I personally do like the smaller version even more than the bigger tote bag ones that we did see on the fashion show. What do you think? And would you consider to get a luggage tag bag? I think it is a fun twist on the heritage of the brand with having started out with trunks and travel luggage, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm that in love with the bag shape. Another iconic element of Louis Vuitton bags that is on all of them that do come with a lock and keys are the key bell clochettes. And that's another design inspiration Louis Vuitton took, enlarged enormously and made an entire bag out of it. Yet again, it will be available in vachetta leather, a blue version that, for example, would come on a EP leather Alma or Alma BB or Alma PM, a red version, and on that picture we see that the key bell comes with a big zipper and a gigantic zipper pull in the shape of a key. One can just hope that it is hollow, otherwise this bag will have a lot of weight to it as well. There is one vachetta leather clochette with a golden LV monogram. I have seen that one in the regular size on a bag before, but right now on top of my head I can't name a bag that has this kind of clochette on it. A highlight of the fashion show for many was the gigantic XXL Clutch in the shape of a Louis Vuitton key pouch. down to the detail, including the golden chain and the clasp. If you've been around on my channel for a while, you probably might know that I have a little obsession with these pieces and that I do have quite a big collection of them. And therefore, I have to admit, from a collector's standpoint, I would love to get that clutch, even though I don't think it's that practical and wearable. It will be available in the regular monogram canvas look and in a reverse monogram design. I know I should know, but I don't know if there ever has been a reverse monogram key pouch release. I know for sure that I don't own it, but I can't remember if I have ever seen one. I just know the black and grey Eclipse one from the men's line, but no reverse monogram on that piece. So if I'm right, and there has never been one, maybe that's already a little hint that with the Spring Summer 2023 collection, there might be a release of a reverse monogram key pouch. And that one definitely would be on my SLG wish list. From the runway material and the pictures, it's not completely clear if that clutch is in canvas or if it is leather. It has this grainy structure that the Louis Vuitton canvas does have, but you could get that look with grained leather as well. And the material will have a huge impact on the price point. If it's canvas, I would guess it will be around 3,000 euro at that size. And if it's leather, probably 4,000 and up. Fashion experts were already expecting that big bags will have a comeback soon and that clutches have a comeback. And Louis Vuitton just combines both elements and enlarges it even more. For example, as well with a giant cousin clutch, which definitely will be leather. And since already the Cousin PM has a price point of 3,500 euro, and that clutch seems to be at least double of the size of it, we should be prepared for a price point of 7,000 euro. And a piece I don't even want to guess the price on, because it's out of my league, is the house trunk bag. That is designed after Louis Vuitton's own house, a few kilometers northwest from Paris, where he privately lived since 1854 and where he was producing trunks as well. When you open the golden locks, the house opens up at the roof to a trunk system with different layers and drawers. I bet there won't be many of it. It is definitely a collector's piece, and I guess it will be nearly impossible to get your hands on it. And to me, that already were the most special pieces of the Louis Vuitton Spring Summer fashion show, bag-wise. Make sure to share your opinion with us down in the comments. I'm super curious to hear if you like these bags and if you consider to get one. I definitely will look out for the reverse monogram key pouch SLG, not the giant clutch. Because yes, the bags of that collection absolutely are fun. I think they are great collectibles for Louis Vuitton lovers that can enjoy these enlarged details of the brand. But I don't have that kind of money to spend on fun bags that are rather collectibles to me than actually practical bags. And if I would want a quirky design like that, I would rather buy a Moschino bag, because they are known for these kind of designs and enlarging things and making bags that are shaped like objects for years. And it's not necessarily what I would expect and what I would to spend my money on at Louis Vuitton. But I absolutely can understand everyone who thinks this is a super special collection and who wants to get a piece. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time and bye! Leave a comment down in the description box. No, not in the description box. And there is someone at the door. To watch next, I will link you my entire Louis Vuitton playlist where there are quite some videos, and here you can subscribe.